Well, it's that time of year again to find out what the so-called fashion experts are saying needs to be given the pitch from our closet in 2026. And I'm not really sure how I'm feeling about some of these things. So let's get into it and find out what these things are. Okay, the first thing, I know a lot of you are not gonna like it. Okay, I'm just telling you, we're straight up right now. Leggings. Leggings as an everyday outfit look. Can you believe it? Some of you out there I know have been waiting for this forever. So this whole deal with like wearing your black leggings with a moto jacket and a t-shirt, no, okay, gone. Even wearing leggings out to your different daily events that you would do, meeting your friends or doing your errands.
Activewear. Buying groceries in my activewear. 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 Having coffee with my friends in my activewear.
To me, I feel like this is a fashion yay, not a nay. Wear your leggings when you go to the gym. Wear your leggings around the house when you're doing your lounge day. But like out in public for everything that you do, no. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is another one I was so glad to finally see that it's leaving. It's the shacket. Can you believe the shacket is going out the door? I was so excited about this. I think what I didn't like about the shacket from the get-go is it reminded me of the grunge era of the 90s. I did not like shopping in the 90s. I was not into this grunge look at all. So the shacket kind of goes into that category for me anyways. And here's what is taking its place. So more of a barn jacket type of look. More of a parachute type jacket. Now you're like, what is that, right? So the barn jackets, I showed one of those back in, maybe it was like September or October from Walmart. It's a great jacket. And it's just kind of more of a like chore type jacket. It's about the same length, but it's just a different look to it. And that, to be more current, is what you want to look at right now instead of a shacket. This parachute jacket that I got from Walmart, love. Oh my gosh. Just the style of it, I like it so much better. The next thing I'm kind of sad about, actually, that's going to be leaving us this year are the monogram necklaces, or even the necklaces that have your cursive name, you know. I didn't have that, but I did have the monogram A for a long time. I wore that sucker out, okay? And I personally don't think I'm ready to give it up, okay? I still see myself wearing that on occasion. But as the experts say, you know, it's supposed to be out this year. Well, you know, you have to take what the experts say with a grain of salt. I mean, if it's not out for you, then don't worry about what they're saying, okay? You keep it if you enjoy wearing it. What's taking the place of that instead are more like layered type necklaces. Some may be a little bit bulkier looking, some are very minimalistic looking, but it's still like usually a 3 or 4 tiered layered necklace that's gonna be taking the place of that monogram, cursive name type necklace even more. Oh my God. Okay, the next thing, I am so excited that they're going to be completely out. Those bulky, huge sneakers, like the hookahs. I know some of you are going to be mad, okay? Hookahs are your favorite. I am telling you, I never like the look of those because they're just so big and bulky. Now, if you have trouble walking, I don't think you're going to tip over, you're going to fall, you're going to do anything in that shoe because it is so wide and bulky. What's going to be taking the place of it, and actually what's kind of come to that point even in the past, are a more narrow, streamlined sneaker. Definitely look for something that's more simplistic and not big, bulky, orthopedic looking. Oh, here's another one. I don't get it. It's not leaving my closet. I will tell you up front right now, okay? Light wash jeans. What the heck? I mean, light wash jeans to me are perfect, especially in summertime. I'm not getting rid of mine, okay? And I think Freddie Mercury from Queen might have something to say about this. This was big for a while, but it's finally kind of dwindling and leaving this year. Accordion style skirts. You know, the pleated ones that have the pleats everywhere. I bought one from Amazon just to show you what I'm talking about. I have always felt in my own mind that these kind of they add bulk, okay, to your waistline, to your hip area. So for that reason alone, I'm really glad they're leaving. But we have so many other choices that are going to be coming out or that are already out that look better and are not going to add weight to your waistline and your hips. Take a look at this leather skirt, faux leather skirt. These are going to be big this year. We're either going to be seeing more of those or more plaid type skirts. Now, here's the thing. This skirt looks great from the front, doesn't it? Sometimes you cannot always trust what Amazon tells you, the size that you need, because it told me I needed a small in the skirt. And as you can see, that is not working out, okay? Go up a size if you want to take a look at this skirt for yourself, because there's no way I'm getting this closed. Okay, the next thing that's going to be leaving us this year, and I think it's been on its way out for a little while now, but it's been kind of like quietly going out the door, is the long duster cardigans. I personally had a lot at one point in my closet. But here's the thing. When you look at them, at this point, they do look dated. What they're being replaced with are more like hip to waist length cardigans. My favorite from this whole year, okay, 2025 or 5, was my Quince cardigans. I love those so much because of the quality, the length of it. I ended up getting 2 so far. The other thing I'm seeing come in a little bit more so this year are peplum styled cardigans. Those are fantastic because boy, do they give you a little bit of waist cinching, but then they kind of flare out a bit. So if you've got a little tummy situation going on that you're like, I just don't want to accentuate, those peplum type cardigans. Okay, this is a fun one. The next thing that's leaving that I never liked are lug boots or Chelsea boots, whatever name you want to give it to sound fancy. They also remind me of like the grunge era, okay, where we would wear our skinny jeans with a big old lug boot, your shacket, and a shirt underneath. That was like the look, right, for a while. I've got some examples here of like how a lug boot, how does it not look good with multiple things? The next thing going out this year, and I kind of feel like, you know, it's good. It's good. I think a lot of you are going to agree with me on this. Paper bag pants. The thing about those pants, it made you look a little heavier at the waist area. So you would have to have something to tuck in because then you have that extra bulk from the paper bag material, right? That would be coming up the top. You'd usually have a tie front. And if you just put a shirt over that, it's going to make you look like, whoa, okay, did you gain like 10 pounds or what's going on there? I think I'm kind of glad they're going because I don't think it did any of us any favors by adding weight to our waist area. I don't think this is anything new. Skinny jeans. Now here's the thing. Skinny jeans have been making their way out the door for probably 1 or 2 years now. And this year, there is no different. They are saying they are totally out. And I really had a hard time getting rid of my skinny jeans. I had them in my closet for so long thinking like, in the fall, they look good with booties, right? And a sweater. But now when I look at them, especially on my body type, when I put a tight pair of jeans on like that, it really accentuates my hips. I don't need more like popping out, like here are my hips. And then I got these toothpick legs, you know? What's replacing those are wide leg jeans are still the shizzle, okay? And also cuffed jeans. Barrel jeans. We'll save that for another video. Look at this. I laid out a pair of wide leg jeans. And then on top of that, I put a relaxed straight leg jean. And on top of that, I put a straight leg jean and then a skinny. Between each one of those, it's like 2 to 3 inches of extra material. Look at how skinny the skinny jeans are. I mean, it really hugs the bottom of your leg. And I'm gonna venture to say, sometimes even a straight leg jean is kind of looking like a skinny jean when you have it on. I know that the wide leg is kind of reminding you of a bell bottom a little bit, and I get it, like one and done kind of thing. But if you're not wanting to go wide, take a look at a relaxed straight leg. My relaxed straight leg jeans from Quince are one of my favorites. I wear these all the time because they're not as wide as a wide leg, but they still make me feel like I'm a little bit more trendy looking than if I were to wear a skinny or a straight leg even. And they really help to balance out my hips big time. So consider checking into something like that for yourself. So speaking of freeloaders from our closet, there are 10 things that I talk about in this video right here that actually definitely need to be cleaned out of your closet, okay? 2026 is the year. Find out which offenders you're still holding on to. I'll see you over there.